Hello, and welcome to Chagrin Falls History. Chagrin Falls is very proud of its history and its buildings. As you walk around Chagrin Falls, be on the lookout for QR codes on some of the buildings to learn just a little bit more about the wonderful stories of Chagrin. You are currently standing in front of 1 West Washington Street. This beautiful structure has an interesting history. Before this building was constructed, the blacksmith shop of Henry Church Jr. was located here. Henry Church Jr. was one of the most famous and colorful characters in Chagrin's history. He lived in the house just to the left of the blacksmith shop. When the new Masonic temple was built, they demolished the old blacksmith shop, but they moved his house to Olive Street, where it is still there today. Mr. Church was a self-taught artist who worked in a variety of mediums. He gained notoriety with his large carving, now known as Henry Church Rock. His sculpture of a lion and a lamb serves as his gravestone in Evergreen Hill Cemetery. You can see the sculpture in this closer view of his front yard. The Masons formed the Golden Gate Lodge in Chagrin Falls in 1853. They originally met in the Warren Building, which today houses Huntington Bank. When the Chagrin Hardware Building expanded, the Masons took possession of the 3rd floor. In 1891, they added a 4th floor to the building for their use. You can still see some of the Masonic emblems on the old hardware building. Following World War I, the Masons decided to build this building with a formal groundbreaking in 1924. Here a steam-powered excavating machine is digging out the foundation. The building in the background was the Washington Gates home, which is now the Village Hall and Police Station. Masons are laying the cornerstone for the building in this view. Fraternal organizations like the Masons and the Independent Order of Oddfellows played an important role in the lives of early Chagrin residents. Many of Chagrin's leading figures were Masons or members of other fraternal organizations. This view of the construction from the Franklin Street side shows the early brick road. Over the years, the Golden Gate Masons helped build many buildings in Chagrin and surrounding areas, including the 1914 high school, the Federated Church Annex in 1928, and St. Martin's Episcopal Church in 1957. The dedication of this building, which as of 2024 was 100 years ago, was a huge event. Many Masons from surrounding areas and lodges were in attendance. The Methodist Church can be seen on the left in the top panorama. If you look closely on the top photo, you can also see an interurban train. The tracks for the interurban ran down Washington Street from the east, passing this building before turning south on Walnut Street. Construction continued and provided entertainment for the town as it was being built. Chagrin always loves a good parade, and not even a major construction can slow them down. This is the July 4th parade of 1924. Once completed, the building was one of the most beautiful buildings in Chagrin. The top floor was used by the Masons, and the street level was originally occupied by the Standard Drug Store and the A&P Grocery on the southeast corner. For many years, you could still see the Standard Drug name in the sidewalk tiles on the northeast corner. In this view of the building in the mid-1920s, you can see the large trees in Triangle Park and the interurban tracks in the road. The tracks running off to the right go down Main Street just a little bit. This was called a Y in the tracks and allowed the cars to turn around. By the 1930s, the interurban tracks had been removed, and there's a traffic sign in the middle of the intersection of Main and Washington. This was known as a silent policeman. This is a closer view of the silent policeman. These were used before stoplights, and they were treated like a roundabout is today. It is showing directions to Bainbridge and Aurora. You can also see that people did not drive any better back then, since the roundabout has been hit a few times. This view of the building is from the 1950s. Not much has changed, except the cars are getting larger and the trees in the park are mostly gone. Street level at this corner is now occupied by Lowe's Electronics. They've been providing excellent products and service since 1967. Feel free to stop in and say hi. Please enjoy your time in Chagrin Falls and keep an eye out for other informational stops along the way. And you're always welcome to visit us at chagrinhistory.org or visit our historical museum at 87 East Washington Street for more information. Thank you and have a wonderful day.